Hello. This is Ignacy Trzewiczek from Portal Games, and this is Portal Games update for January 2023. And from this video, you will learn all the details about our upcoming products. I'm going to discuss title after title, so stay with me for this about 10-15 minutes video, and you will know everything about our upcoming games. I see some people in the chat, so good to see you guys. Benjamin is here, Robbie is here. Steve is here, so thank you for being here. Fingers crossed for good news about 11 shipping in the USA. Let's start with that, but in a moment. So first things first, 2022 is over. I cannot express how happy I am that it's over. It was a very bad year for Portal Games. It was a very difficult year for us. I'm still debating recording a dedicated video with a summary for the year, but knowing my Slavic attitude and me complaining a lot, it will be a very sad video. But so let's make it super short and clear. It was a year full of delays. We had the delays of every single product. Some of them were delayed, like Batman, like Gutenberg, like Brazil. Some never get released, like 11, like Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition. So it was one big, huge delay. Our company was not very happy. We will have a couple of changes in the company in upcoming weeks and months. Some sad news. Some people will leave the company. I will communicate that when it's happening. So good to see you. It's good that it's 2023, and let's talk some positive news, and let's leave behind 2022, by far one of the worst years in the history of the company. I see here Adam, I see here Dutch Yoda, hello, greetings to you. PG Cole, hello Patrick, Peter Shalona, Slovakia, lots of friends in the chat, I appreciate you, our tractor appreciates you, good to see some known faces. Anyway, let's go to my updates. So first, yes, so the question was about 11. Status of 11. We got confirmation the shipping of 11 copies for the backers in United America began. We have a first tracking number, so it started, I believe, this week or the Friday last week, so it's happening. If you are a backer of 11, I appreciate you, thank you for the support. If you are a backer for 11 from America, you should get notification about the shipping of the games. You already get it, or you will get it this week, and hopefully many of you finally have this game. So many people already played it in Europe. So many people played it in Poland. There's so many reviews on Board Game Geek. So we see the feedback is very positive. You like the game. It is true amazing football manager game. And finally, it will be shipped to the backers. And then we will ship to the pre-orders. So all of you who pre-ordered the game from our website. And then we will finally have the street date, have the official release in America weeks and weeks after the World Cup. So this is one of these most delayed and unfortunate delays of the year. Jeremiah is with us. Hello, Peter asks, please give some info about the planned revised edition of Voyage of the Beagle. Okay, I'll do it at the end of the video. Voyage of the Beagle. I'll discuss it later. So good news, finally good news. We finally shipping to backers, then pre-order copies from our website, and then the official street date, and everybody can play 11. And thank you for all of you in Europe who already posted some reviews and feedback and opinions on the Facebook groups on Board Game Geek. I see a lot of people playing this game solo. I'm very happy that it has a great campaign for solo as well. So this is 11. This is a good news. Discussed, debated. 51st State. I don't have a sample with me of 51st State. This is the 51st State Master Set Spanish edition. But I have an update from my production. Then this very week, I will have a final sample of a 51st State Ultimate Edition in our office. We will look at this edition, and if everything is perfect, we green light it, and that means the production will be done, and we can start shipping, etc. So in the next update, first Monday of February, I will give you information about the shipping of 51st State Ultimate Edition to backers. Unless there are some problems with the sample. So let's all of us keep fingers crossed there will be no problem. So to recap, This week, I will get the sample of the Ultimate Edition. I will post the pictures, obviously, on our Facebook page, on our Twitter, on our Instagram. And then if sample is okay, the mass production starts, and we will start shipping this spring. So another update, next vlog, next update at the beginning of February. Patrick says 11 also works great with 3 players. I appreciate. I haven't played it in 3 players. I played 2 players and I played 1 player. Dacio has a problem typing, having fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, most important. The third product that is highly delayed from Portal Games, and it is a super embarrassing story, is a Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition. And my production briefed me just before this video that they are now at the stage of checking e-proofs for all editions. So as you remember, Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition was an epic GameFound campaign. We had so many different language editions, and there is so many work on this translation and these files, and now we're on the stage of checking all these e-proofs. So it will take a couple of more weeks to accept them, and then production, and then shipping. So it will take more time than 51st State. I'm sorry. I wish I have this game already done. You believe me? I hope so. So yeah, Robinson Crusoe still in the process, in production, still delays. One day I will be happy to show you the final box. So this is 11, this is 51st State, this is Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition. And now, so this is what is in a printer, or they left the printer. Now what's in our development team? So what are we developing? What are we working on? Obviously the big thing is Thorgal. This is our adventure game. This is a brand new system, brand new game. It is not a variation of Robinson Crusoe. This is not a variation of Imperial Setters. This is not a variation of Detective. It's a brand new baby, brand new system designed by Jana Kijanka and Jan Maurits and Rafał Szyma. This game will be on the GameFound February-ish, February, March. We will see when we are ready. The game is, we finished development of the game. We are now in a play testing of all scenarios. There is, as far as I remember, 6 scenarios in the base game, and we are play testing them and play testing. Lots of groups are checking the wording and everything. So Thorgal is in a play testing, like a final one. And basically, the whole team is preparing for you the campaign. So we are preparing artwork assets for the GameFound campaign. We are preparing illustrations. We are preparing stretch goals. We are preparing some add-ons. So all the additional bits for you for the campaign. But the base game is already done, and I'm very proud of it. Thorgal, as I said, will be in a couple of weeks on a GameFound platform. You can already go to GameFound page, find Thorgal, and click following. For all of you who will follow the product before the start of the campaign, of course, we will have a small gift. So check it out. We have now over 7,000 followers already on Thorgal and the board game campaign. So we are very, very happy with that. And every Tuesday on that very page, I'm writing myself game designer journals, articles about the rules of the game. So I discussed how the combat works. I discussed how the resources work. And now tomorrow, I'm writing about the character development. So in this game, you play one of the 4 characters, and during the game, you can grab experience points, XP, and for these experience points, grow your character with some new abilities, new stuff, new additional abilities. So Thorgal, check out GameFound page, check out my updates. Every Tuesday, I am presenting rules of the game. And basically, as I said, it's done as a base game, and now my team is working on some cute little stretch goals and add-ons. For all of you who are not watching this live, sometimes I'm looking here because I have here a chat, so I'm checking what our fans are talking about. This may be the most important game for me, says Patrick. Patrick, you're talking about the Thorgal or 11 or Robinson Crusoe? Will this go to the GameFound? Yes. This will be on a GameFound, and it is already there. So you can go to GameFound, click Thorgal, and click follow. Patrick is not fan of the artwork. It may be the final we are discussing. This is one of the illustrations we have for the game. We may use it for the cover. We may not. We will see. So this is Thorgal update. So once again, development is ready. We are working on the GameFound page. Oh, and prototypes. So we are producing right now prototypes, so we can send them to reviewers, so we can send them to preview videos for the GameFound campaign, and we will do the first public presentation of the Thorgal in 2 weeks during the Portalcon. And this leaves me with the news about the Portalcon. Portalcon will happen this year on January 21st. Every year, for many years, we were doing Portalcon in Polish and Portalcon in English, and we were announcing new games for Polish market and new games for American market. This year we will focus mostly on a Polish market, and we will announce only one game for the English market. It doesn't mean that we have only one game in the pipeline, but this Portalcon we will announce only one game, and then later this year we'll announce a couple of new things. This year we will announce at Portalcon a new game that is somehow connected to Imperial Settlers. This is a standalone game, but if you like Imperial Settlers, if you like Empires of the North, it may be something for you. So stay tuned, January 21st, and we will send a press release to press, we will send a press release to our fans, and for all of you who like engine building games, engine building card games, we have a brand new game for you, and we will announce it this January 21st. And during the Portalcon, we will have first public presentations of Thorgal. We will present this game to the fans, so everybody who will come to Portalcon, who will come to our convention, will have a chance to play Thorgal. So right after Portalcon, I hope to have lots of feedback on Board Game Geek page, on Facebook groups, of those of you who were at Portalcon, played the game, and can share the opinions. We will have on site, obviously, all designers of Thorgal, so fans in Poland will have the chance to meet them, to talk with them. One of the designers, Jan Maurice, will be personally presenting the game to the fans, so it's a great fun for the fans to take a selfie and play with the designer of the game at the show. So this was happening at Portalcon. Very soon, January 21st, we are announcing a new game somehow connected to Imperial Settlers, and we are doing the first public demos of Thorgal, the board game. And on top of that, we will have Joanna Kijanka as well at the convention, and she will be presenting to Neuroshima Hex community a new army for Neuroshima Hex. So once again, you guys know, every year Portal Games is releasing a new army for Neuroshima Hex, and because during the Portalcon there is a championship of Poland for Neuroshima Hex, there will be like 50, 40, how many? Like 50, I think. 50 players from all over the country, from all over the Poland, playing Neuroshima Hex tournament, and as a special surprise, special gift for them, we will have Joanna Kijanka with the prototype of the brand new army, and she will present it to them. So also on Board Game Geek later this month, you can find the information about the new army for Neuroshima Hex designed by Joanna Kijanka. These are attractions, these are things, treats that we prepared for Portalcon. In the meantime, you are asking us about the Thorgal books. We will post a lot of content these upcoming weeks about the Thorgal comic books, so help you to know which comic you should start with, what the story is about, or why Thorgal is so iconic comic book in Europe. So we'll talk more and more about this series on our Facebook page these upcoming months. Peter asked about the Book of Adventures, that you will get it in January. Absolutely not. So this sounds like a mistake. Book of Adventures absolutely not ready yet. The same like Robinson Crusoe, still delays. I'm very sorry for that. Tony is here. Hello. Greetings from Poland, Tony. Tony has a Portalcon on his bucket list. It will happen sometime. You just have to convince your wife. Yes. Back to my notes. Batman 2. So as you guys remember, this year we released this amazing baby, Batman Everybody Lies. I strongly recommend all of you who love Detective, all of you who love Vienna Connection, all of you who love Detective Season 1, check out Everybody Lies. This is a campaign, 3 scenarios and prologue. Amazing arc story. You're playing in a Gotham, you're fighting crime and corruption, and you're helping Batman to solve some mysterious plot. Lots of fun when we were designing this, And as I said, it's a campaign game, so exactly like a base game of detective. But now we are working on a new game with the Batman IP. I cannot share the title of the yet. We don't have a green light from Warner Bros. I cannot show the cover. We don't have a green light from the Warner Bros. Yet, but I can tell you what we are developing. We are developing 5 cases. Each of these cases is unique. Each of these cases is in a different timeline. So sometimes Gordon is a young cop. Sometimes Gordon is on retirement. Sometimes they are playing as a Red Robin. Sometimes they are playing as a Nightwing. So we have plenty of different characters. We have plenty of different timelines for this Batman game, and each scenario takes you in a different area of Gotham. I present you some new plot. So this is what we are developing, our detective team, what we are working. As for Dune, as I said, do we have a Dune here? I don't think so. No. For the Dune, the situation is even better for the second game of Dune. We don't have a green light to present you the cover from Legendary. We don't have a green light to present you the title of the second game of Dune. But I can confirm you that the game is ready. It is sent to Legendary for the approval. So we are waiting for the approvals. And when we get them, we will start communicating about the game, about the plot, about the characters, about the new elements of the mechanism, how it differs from the Dune House secrets. But basically, on our side, it's done. We are very proud of this game. Once again, you have a 3 scenarios campaign. Once again, you are playing Fremen. Once again, you are fighting evil Harkonnens. And once again, it's a great adventure game. But we will talk more when we have finally green light from Legendary. So this is what's done with our detective team. As for the communication with you guys, I want to remind you that I'm recording Board Games Insider, the podcast. You can find it on Spotify, on YouTube, on all the different platforms for the podcast. I started a couple of weeks ago my own blog. It's ignacytrzewiczek.com. You have to spell my name, and then you will find it. ignacytrzewiczek.com, and I post 3 times a week. So very often I'm posting articles, some essays about board gaming, some reviews of board games, some fun photos. Today, for instance, I reviewed the Battle of the 5 Armies. Amazing game, and there is my review of this game on my blog, ignacytrzewiczek.com. So check it out and be in touch. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Instagram, and here on YouTube we plan to do once a month Portal Games update. So you can put any questions you have for the company here on YouTube channel, and I will answer them next month. Rub asked me, Ignacy, are the playmat for 11 available? To be honest, I don't know. I will check my team. 11. Do you know anything about that? He said he saw them in our Polish warehouse, but Ruby, as far as I remember, lives in Texas, so he needs them in Texas. 11 playmats. I will check it out, sir. Do you have house secret equal to same with Dune 2? Jeremiah says yes. Jeremiah, there's a valid question. Yes, we try to, both in terms of the plot and in terms of the schedule. We want to sing second Dune with the second movie. For all of you who read the book, you may start guessing what's the plot, what's point. We will talk more about this in upcoming months. For those of you who haven't read the book, the game will surprise you with some twists. Patrick says greetings to the team here, to Marek, Rafał, Greg, Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. I will pass it to them. And I think that's it. How long I'm talking? Okay, so it's time to wrap up. There was a question about the Voyage of the Beagle. About the Voyage of the Beagle, let's face it, we need to finish the Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition, and it has already a 1-year delay, and there will be more because still these e-proofs are done. So first I need to deliver Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition. Then you need to play it. I hope you will love it. I hope you will be a happy customer. I hope you will have a blast with this new edition. Fingers crossed. And then we can discuss the next Kickstarter and next big campaign. So yes, we wanted to do Voyage of the Beagle faster, but because the production of the base game of Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition takes so long, we need to move it forward. But yes, I confirm Voyage of the Beagle will be released at some point from Portal Games. Ignacy asked me, have you started checking off some place in your 10-10 list? So for all of you who haven't checked my blog, once again, ignacytrzewiczek.com, on my blog I wrote a short article with the information that I'm starting a challenge this year, and I put 10 games that I want to play 10 times this year, and we have already January 9th. I haven't played any of these games from my list, but yes, this is my challenge. I will have the whole year to do it. I have a Brass, I have a Barrage, I have a Ons, and I have lots of great games over there. Check out my blog, ignacytrzewiczek.com. That's it. Once again, I'm very happy that 2022 is over. I'm very sorry for all of you we failed with our delays or mistakes, like in Wrath of the Lighthouse. It's done. We made a lot of discussions here in the company. We changed lots of things, how the company works. In 2023, there'll be a lot of changes behind the scenes. In Portal Games, we have some changes in the team. Some people will leave with the company. That's a sad news. I will communicate it in upcoming weeks when it will happen. Yeah, let's look in a bright future. Let's believe that 2023 will be much better, and be with us. Thank you. I appreciate you.